St. Vincent and the Grenadines boasts some of the most breathtaking landscapes in the Caribbean, making it a sanctuary for sailors. There are several white sand beaches and palm-lined bays on this chain of 36 verdant volcanic islands that reaches south towards Grenada and where mega yachts bob alongside sailboats. The southern Caribbean nation is made up of its main island, St. Vincent, and a number of smaller islands. It is a destination that combines genuine charm with miles of gorgeous landscape and a few fancy resorts thrown in. The picturesque nation is well known for its volcanic terrain, yacht-filled harbors, white sand beaches, breathtaking reefs, serving as a location for Pirates of the Caribbean, its royal connections, and liming, which the inhabitants define as the art of doing nothing. Keep on watching if you want to see why exactly the Caribbean way is the best method to relax and recharge. Number 1. Tobago Cays. The Tobago Cays, a group of 5 tiny uninhabited islands in the southern Grenadines, are currently the main attraction of the Tobago Cays Marine Park. The beaches are shielded by reefs and offer quiet, clean water for swimming and snorkeling. The coral gardens nearby are abundant with marine life, sea turtles as well as stingrays, barracuda, and schools of reef fish can be seen by snorkelers and divers. One of the most popular day trips from St. Vincent and the Grenadines is to the Tobago Cays, where many boaters moor to enjoy the beaches and crystal clear waters. Number 2. St. Vincent Botanical Gardens. The charming St. Vincent Botanical Gardens, which date back to 1765, are the oldest gardens in the West Indies. 20 acres of native and exotic tropical plants and trees, including hibiscus, cinnamon, nutmeg, mahogany, palms, and a breadfruit tree that is said to have sprouted from a seedling delivered to the island by Captain Bligh, are included in the gardens. The indigenous St. Vincent parrot can be seen in a small aviary on the property by bird enthusiasts. For nominal cost, you can hire a guide at the gate to help you make the most of these lovely gardens. Bring the kids along if you're traveling as a family. When you need a break from cleaning sand out of people's swimming suits, head over here. Number 3. Fort Charlotte. It is simple to understand why Fort Charlotte is one of St. Vincent's most visited tourist attractions. This ancient building was constructed between the late 1700s and the early 1800s and is located close to Edinburgh on a hill. It has stunning views of the Grenadines, Mount St. Andrew, and Kingstown. The fort, which was constructed to defend the region from land assaults, formerly contained a 600-person barracks and more than 30 pieces of artillery. There are still a few cannons on the property today, along with stone walls, murals, and barracks. To ensure that you have a proper tour, we advise hiring a local guide. Be forewarned, the fort is a bit of a steep walk away. We're talking about a 40-minute ascent. If the climb doesn't appeal to you, take a bus to Edinburgh, which will reduce the distance to roughly 10 minutes. Number 4. La Sufrer Volcano. Hiking to the crater of La Sufrer Volcano is one of the most well-liked activities on the island of St. Vincent. La Sufrer, which rises 1,234 meters above sea level, is the highest peak in St. Vincent. The most recent eruption occurred in April of 2021, indicating that it is still active. A guided La Sufrer Volcano walk is the popular way to go. You'll see rainforest, cloud forest, and breathtaking vistas of the surrounding countryside as you go, learn about the specially adapted plants and animals, and visit the rainforest and cloud forest. You'll get a chance to explore the crater once you reach the summit. You can hike either the simpler and more well-liked Windward Trail or the Leeward Trail to get to the crater. But be careful, the pathways are rocky and rough since the most recent eruptions, and this hike isn't for the novice walker. Number 5. Beckway. Charming Beckway, the second largest of the Grenadines, is a well-liked yachting destination. Lush hillsides dotted with bougainvillea tumble to the beaches and boat-filled bays. The island is also renowned for its friendliness and safety. Port Elizabeth, the primary business hub of Beckway, is among the island's well-liked tourist destinations. On the south side of the town, a path follows the waterfront, passing eateries and adorable boutiques. Visit the Beckway Maritime Museum to discover some of the island's past. Princess Margaret Beach is accessible through a trail that crosses a small slope at the southernmost point of Port Elizabeth. Another golden sand beach with excellent snorkeling is Lower Bay, which is separated from this one by a rocky outcrop. A visit of the Firefly Plantation is another well-liked activity in Beckway. You could take a tour around the lush grounds and sample some of the fresh-picked tropical fruits available here, such as guava, coconut, breadfruit, bananas, and mangoes. Additionally, you may see the ruins of a 280-year-old sugar mill and crush sugarcane to create your own juice. Number 6. Saltwhistle Bay, Mairiu. Only 2.5 square kilometers in size and only reachable by boat, Mairiu is home to Saltwhistle Bay, one of the most picturesque bays in the Caribbean. Yachts frequently dock in the bay, which has a magnificent white sand beach with palm trees for sunbathing. Along the shore, a few local sellers offer refreshments and souvenirs. The only road on the entire island climbs steeply from the beach to a little settlement with breathtaking views of the Tobago Cays. The dock on Saline Bay is where most guests enter. This tranquil location is a particularly romantic destination for couples. Number 7. CANAWIN. If you're wondering where the best St. Vincent and the Grenadines beaches are, you'll find many of them in CANAWIN. This tiny island, which is about 40 kilometers south of St. Vincent, has stunning white sand beaches and fantastic snorkeling because of a barrier reef that guards the island's Atlantic side. The Mandarin Oriental, CANAWIN, and CANAWIN Estate Resort and Villas, which span along the island's northern half and overlook a highly regarded golf course, are where the majority of tourists to the island choose to stay. You could always rent a yacht, anchor it offshore, and spend the day lounging on the gorgeous beaches if you don't want to stay at one of these expensive resorts. Number 8. MUSTIQUE. A playground for superstars, rock stars, and the ultra-wealthy is exclusive MUSTIQUE. This 5-kilometer-long private island, which has its own general store and airstrip, is home to upscale private homes as well as the sole 5-star hotel, the Cotton House. In addition to Princess Margaret, Tommy Hilfiger, and Mick Jagger, some famous people still own villas in this sliver of heaven. White sand beaches encircle the island, while coral reefs just offshore offer fantastic swimming and snorkeling opportunities. A favorite is Macaroni Beach. On MUSTIQUE, you may also go diving, fishing, kayaking, playing tennis, and horseback riding throughout the sand. Number 9. KINGSTOWN, St. Vincent. The capital and most important commercial hub of St. Vincent and the Grenadines is located in Kingstown on the island of St. Vincent. Most visitors use it as a starting point for trips to neighboring islands, but the town has a distinctly Caribbean feel, and there are a few sights worth seeing. The charming downtown area is enhanced by cobblestone walkways and colonial structures, and if you're wondering what to do in Kingstown, St. Vincent, its beautiful churches are among the highlights. St. Mary's Catholic Cathedral, built in 1823 with Gothic spires and Romanesque columns and arches. Green thumbs should also make a point of visiting St. Vincent Botanical Gardens, the oldest botanical garden in the West Indies, which contains lovely stained glass windows. Strolling around these palm-studded grounds for a few hours is a good option if you're looking for things to do in St. Vincent from a cruise ship. Number 10. Montreal Estate Gardens. The lush Montreal Gardens are one of the most peaceful places you can visit. This enchanting location, which is 1,500 feet above sea level, will surely make you feel better, and the trip from Kingstown will take around an hour. The 7.5-acre grounds are dotted with formal rainforests and vibrant gardens brimming with beauty and alluring scents. The multi-level estate is traversed by a river, and well-kept walkways make it simple for guests of all ages and skill levels to explore. Like jewels in the surrounding seas, St. Vincent and the Grenadines shine even more beautiful during the summer. Which of these places made you want to snorkel or even go to the beach? Also, check out this other video if you want to visit Belize. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of our top 10 prime picks.